Jungle.
Many rely on cars to get them where they need to go without thought for the mechanics of the vehicles that get them there. There are those of us that keep an eye out for early warning signs of failure, and those of us that don't care until something happens. The engine is often taken for granted by many, and while many reasons for engine failure, the leading cause is lack of lubrication. Now, most of us were taught to keep up with regular oil changes, but do you understand the reason why? Inside the engine, there are many moving parts that generate friction by grinding against each other during normal operation, and engine oil reduces friction between these surfaces by creating a narrow film of oil molecules. Not only does engine oil lubricate, but it also has a cooling effect. Fresh engine oil helps dissipate heat more effectively. Oil also isolates and suspends contaminants like dirt, microscopic fragments of metal, and other types of debris, where it's then cycled to the oil filter, and every oil change helps flush most of the damaging material out of the engine. Over time, oil loses its viscosity, meaning its ability to properly lubricate, and it's also subject to oxidation, which is a chemical breakdown due to moisture and high heat, which left unchecked will leave your engine full of sludge, which exposes it to more wear and tear, drastically reducing its life. Equally important is using the right oil for your vehicle. Understand, when we refer to viscosity, we mean the oil's resistance to flow, which is determined by the oil's SAE number. A low number means a thin oil, the high number indicates a thicker oil. The W for winter indicates the viscosity at a cold temperature, while the standard resistance is measured at engine operating temperature. While most modern cars run synthetic oils that cost for 7,000 to 10,000 miles between oil changes, understand that it depends on your driving habits for how frequently you need to change your oil. For example, if you frequently drive short distances, it's recommended you change your oil more often, and here's why. As the engine warms up, moisture inside the crankcase condensed in the liquid forms on the cold internal engine parts and is carried throughout by the oil. If the engine is not allowed to reach and maintain full operating temperature for a reasonable period of time, this oil never evaporates. Now, changing the oil more frequently helps remove this buildup, but it's best to make sure the thermostat is bringing the coolant up to full operating temperature and driving it for at least 30 minutes at that temperature daily. So in short, an engine that receives timely oil changes will throw fewer tantrums and prove to be reliable in the long run. As someone who owns a vehicle, it's your job to make sure that gets done. If you're interested in doing the job yourself, check out the links in the description below.